Can the world truly stand by as conflict rages on? Can we continue to watch as the death toll rises, as homes are destroyed, as families are torn apart? These are the questions that the global community has been grappling with as the situation in Gaza continues to deteriorate. At the heart of the issue lies the United Nations, an institution built to foster peace and unity, now finding itself in the middle of a contentious debate. According to Time, the US vetoed a ceasefire resolution at the UN Security Council, a move that was later met with criticism from various aid organizations and world leaders. The General Assembly later passed a resolution for a ceasefire, with 153 countries in favor and 10 against.
Russia and China still could not bring itself to condemn Hamas's terrorist attacks on October 7th. Can we just pause on that for a moment? Russia and China refuses to condemn Hamas for burning people alive, for gunning down innocent civilians at a concert, for raping women and girls, for taking hundreds of people hostage. This was the deadliest single attack on Jews since the Holocaust. And a permanent member of this council can't even condemn it. I'm sorry, it's really outrageous, and it's below the dignity of this body.
Yet the humanitarian situation in Gaza remains dire, with severe shortages of essentials like food, water, and medicine. Al Jazeera. English reports that Russia and China criticized the US for its veto, accusing it of giving a green light for continued slaughter. The US veto, the third on a ceasefire resolution, was met with disappointment globally, with various countries and leaders expressing regret and calling for immediate action to end the conflict. The US has a history of utilizing its veto power to block UN Security Council resolutions critical of Israel. According to Al Jazeera English, the US has vetoed resolutions on Israel 46 times, including instances related to Lebanon and the Golan Heights. In a recent session, 2 draft resolutions regarding the situation in Gaza were rejected. Russia and China vetoed a US-drafted resolution, and a Russian-sponsored resolution for a humanitarian ceasefire failed to pass. This aligns with the US's historical pattern of vetoing resolutions related to Israel-Palestine, with 36 draft resolutions vetoed since 1945, primarily aimed at peace efforts and adherence to international law. The use of veto power and the ongoing conflict in Gaza has led to a call for reforming the Security Council. The urgency of the situation cannot be understated. The question remains, will the global community come together to bring about a ceasefire? Or will the stalemate continue with devastating consequences for the people of Gaza? In conclusion, the situation in Gaza is a complex issue with multiple actors and interests at play. The use of veto power by the US, Russia, and China further complicates the issue, leading to a deadlock in the UN Security Council. There's an urgent need for a ceasefire and for humanitarian aid to reach those affected by the conflict. The role of the UN and the use of veto power continue to be points of contention, raising questions about the future of international diplomacy and the pursuit of peace.